Morning, guys. My name is Alexi. It's the Raptor Freak. Sunday morning. I know I'm a little late than normal. It's after 10. I just slept in, man. That snow made me sleep in. I got the window in the shot right now, but I guess it's just light. But you can't see all that white. It's falling down outside. It looks like we got like at least a good half of the snow last night and still going right now. There's lots of snow. So the Celtics are walking into winter wonderland. But yeah, Celtics and Raptors today. The hated green. We got to beat that machine. I hate the Celtics. I hate them so much. And, all our struggles, all our problems that we've had in recent, they can go away and feel real good if we get a victory today against the Boston Celtics. Because this is a team that's ripe for the picking, guys. We need to win this game for sure. If anything, just for our home record, we need to improve our home record. And it is the Celtics. We just need to beat them because we hate them. We hate the Celtics. And they are ripe for the picking. This is what I'm talking about. For sure today, no Robert Williams III. Him and Josh Richardson have been battling the flu. Richardson is ready to come back. He will be playing, but Robert Williams has been ruled out today. Also out today, Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder is out, and there's one other guy. Oh, Jaylen Brown once again is questionable for our game against us today, which is okay. I ain't complaining. Jaylen Brown's having trouble this year staying healthy, and if he's not playing against playing for the Celtics today, I'm okay with that. On our side of the ball, our injuries are kind of the same ones, except Yuta is definitely playing today. He is off the injury list. He will be playing today, but Gary Trent Jr. is on there today, day to day. It's a possibility that he'll play. He didn't practice yesterday, apparently. But they think that he's right in between playing and not playing. So there's a good chance Gary shows up and he doesn't miss any games, even though he got hurt in the last game with his calf. And then OG and Khem. Khem is definitely not playing today, apparently. But OG is also a questionable and could possibly play by the end of the day today or, by 6 o'clock this afternoon. I love that the game's at 6 p.m. It get done early and, it's a Sunday night kind of thing. When they start the game too early or too late on a weekend night like Sunday, sometimes I feel like too early is not the right time because people are kind of in their minds, headspace is in a different place in the afternoon, like we had that game against Brooklyn a couple weeks ago. And then if it's too late, if the game's starting too late around 7 or 8 on a Sunday night, it gets too late in the evening and people are just not really, they're spent. So 6 o'clock's a good starting time. And we really need an energized crowd. We need a crowd to come down to the arena tonight and really give us a home court advantage and not give us like a shaky and unconfident kind of like feel to the arena, depending on what happens. But this is the thing. Boston has not been playing well at all lately. They've been suspect. They're not playing together very well, and their energy is low. They're not trying as hard as other teams. They have a lot of issues right now. And it has to do with trusting each other as teammates and just kind of like playing together. And their new coach, Idaka, is having a hard time reining it all in. He's realizing that this level of coaching is hard and that just because this team had been together and they've been playing with each other for a while doesn't mean that they all have good things. There's fissures in the structure and they're exposed and they're seeing them. There's a certain level of frustration that pronounced by Marcus Smart about how Tatum and Brown are playing this year. And I don't think they've really fixed a whole lot of anything because they just lost to the Spurs the other night. And the Spurs are one of the teams that are kind of the bottom. They don't have DeMar anymore. And they're very young and they're just kind of trying to figure their things out. The Spurs are at a real development level like we are right now. And, they beat them. They came into Boston and they beat the Celtics. And so that bodes well because I think we have better overall talent and experience than the Spurs do. So we should be able to beat them today and we need to beat them. Like this really is a game where they're kind of in trouble and we need to capitalize on it. All right, Andrew, let's go. Let's beat the Celtics. How sweet it is. Let's mash it up with the little green leprechaun men and just really, really make a statement on our home court today. Like, let's come out all guns a-blazing and just have a consistent 4-quarter effort on defense, energy-wise, getting all the rebounds, all the loose balls. And it'll add up to a W, and it'll add up to a good home victory. We'll have that home crowd feel good and come to the game. They will be entertained, and we need this. We need this. We need to get more right with our record. We're 9-11 right now, and I don't like that. And this is a game that can be got, and we need to get it because this is a rival. We hate them. We want to beat them, and we're going to go after them. Yeah, Utah's playing for sure. Andrew, he's not on the injury list at all right now. The last game that they sat him was really just not to overdo him right away as soon as he came in. He didn't get hurt again. So he's going to be playing tonight, and he'll be playing. I don't know. I'm speculating on who's going to start with who we got. I think it's going to be Svi who's going to get into the starting lineup if Gary isn't going to play. So if Gary doesn't play, I see it as like this. It's going to be Fred, Svi, Scotty, Pascal, and Precious in the starting lineup. That's the way I'm seeing it right now, just because. And if OG comes back, he'll be in that lineup instead of Svi, or Gary will be in that lineup instead of Svi. So. But if both those guys are out and Khem, then I think it'll be Svi in the starting lineup with the regulars. So, but yeah, it's looking like a game that we can really win because, like I said, the Celtics are having trouble right now. They're struggling also, and that's what happened with Indiana. Is we helped the team that had problems and some confidence issues right now get some confidence by losing to them. So we need to do that with the Celtics. We need them to lose to us so we get the confidence and feel good at the end of the game after this game, because it's really possible and it should happen that way. But like I said, look, the last week, this is a trap game. This is a game where Boston can feel real good about themselves by beating us because we came back from a long road trip. And sometimes the first game after a long road trip is one of the hardest games to win. Because like I said, you came back home, you're like, oh, that's such a long trip. But hopefully they got enough rest and did a good practice yesterday, and they feel pretty good today. I mean, it's crazy outside. The amount of snow that's come down in Toronto overnight last night, it's a different environment out there totally. We sometimes in Toronto, we don't get snow until January, but we got snow in November this year, and this is early, and there's a lot of it out there, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to put salt on the sidewalk out there. So it's going to be fun. I feel good about today for different reasons. I feel good mainly because the center position's pretty much nullified tonight. So we're not going to have to worry about – I mean, Al Horford is a center, and we're going to have to watch out for him and cover him. But he doesn't do the same kind of things that Robert Williams III does to us when he's in the game. And it's a pretty fair – take them off the chessboard kind of thing when you take Khem, Birch, and Robert Williams III out of this game, because they were kind of like their equals on the other sides. But Precious can really bug Al Horford, make sure come outside to him when he's taking outside shots, mess up his outside shots, and don't let him get anything down low either. Just body him real well and keep him outside too. So I think it's a good matchup for us to do really well, to have success. And I'm looking forward to that. But it's really going to be consistent effort on energy and getting loose balls and stuff like that. Something we lacked against Indiana in the last game. And it could be that it was just the end of a road trip, really tiring, let's get this over and done with. And Indiana was hungry, and they had been rested, and they were waiting to come get us and stuff like that. So we need to be the better team tonight. We need to be the team that gets all the rebounds and all the loose balls and is getting in transition and being fast. The team that came to Boston in the second game of the season is the kind of team I want to see tonight. And Boston, they're going to play tough. Hopefully they won't play too tough, and hopefully they'll get beat. They'll just get beat. Now, the Raptors 905 are also playing today. I don't know what time. I think they're playing this afternoon, or they're playing tonight. They're playing Delaware again. They looked really bad against Delaware yesterday. They couldn't make a shot. They had a lot of turnovers, and they got beat. They got beat bad. They got routed by Delaware. And that's the Philadelphia G League team. And they had some of their best guys down. Like that Reed guy who plays for Philadelphia was playing for Delaware Blue Coats yesterday, and it was ugly. It was ugly. We got beat bad. And Gill did not show anything more to make me want him on the main roster, guys. He looked really bad yesterday. Reggie Perrier had his moments at times, but as I said, all these guys had way too many turnovers yesterday in the G League game. And David Johnson didn't show up. He didn't go off or make any points or help them to win. He kind of slacked and didn't do enough. And I was disappointed in him yesterday also. But, that's G League. So I don't know if they're overlapping. They might be a little bit. But watch the G League game, too. It's really easy to watch. You just go to Raptors 905 G League website, and the link is there, and they live stream it right there and stuff. So their arena is really weird, too. The Delaware's arena looks like it's a swimming hall. Like, it's really weird. But anyway, back to the big time, baby. Let's go, Raptors. Let's beat the Celtics today. We really need this one. This is one for the getting and getting good. This is when the getting is good. We got to get it tonight. And I really believe in us. I trust in us. And I want that crowd to be a good crowd for the team today, because sometimes the crowd really doesn't help us and it takes away from the team. So be a good crowd tonight, please. And let's beat the Celtics. Go Raptors. All right, guys, this is a short one today. Not a whole lot to say. There's not a whole lot of people here today with me either. It's Andrew's here. Right on, Andrew. Thanks for being here. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do whatever you want. I don't care. All right, let's go. Let's beat the Celtics. Yeah, I feel good. I know I feel good. I feel good about this. Let's beat the green. Let's get it mean. Yeah.